Hunger for more. We finally meet. Fully introduce myself. One half of Team Dutch Master. I am Kyle, the infamous. No offense, Terrell, the new most hated. And for what reason? If I traded Darren McFadden, get over it. He's average at best. He will be average for the rest of his career. He has a couple point good game against the Chiefs. You guys let it go to your head. But TCS, whatever your name is, clown. Joe, clown. CB, the biggest clown. I don't know what CB tricked you guys into thinking he is, but that's not him. He's just some quiet kid who just sits in the corner anywhere you go and doesn't say a word. But now all of a sudden he's big bad commissioner because he has a title in an internet fantasy football league, and he let it go to his head. And you guys are giving him way too much props because anybody can run a fantasy football league. He's just a loser who has enough time to do it. Who else? Joey. I don't really know much about you. I guess I'm not really saying anything about you. Everybody in PA is cool. It's just the old ass dude in Virginia and all those other clowns down there who think they're tough. Virginia's for homos. But almost 50 posts because I wanted to trade for Randy Moss. And who you guys compare him to? Chris Chambers. Chris Chambers is, I don't think he's ever caught 100 passes before. I don't think he's ever played over 16 games in a season before. This isn't 2001. This isn't old school Chris Chambers. This dude's a bum. He was a throw-in the Matt Castle deal, and I turned him into Randy Moss, and you guys are bitter because my team is the shit. You guys are just bitter now. I have Greg Jennings, Chad Johnson, Randy Moss, and Tony Romo. Do I need to say anything else? And Styles, your team is trash. Hallelujah, your team is trash. If you're an NFL scout, you didn't know the players you picked were going to be garbage. I pray the team that hires you checks out your fantasy football squad because it is trash. But you're supposed to be an NFL scout, so you should know these things, right? And tell your Panthers boy, he doesn't know what he's doing. The Panthers ain't nothing. Get lucky with some offensive linemen in the draft and get out of here. But let's look at your team. You have Billy McMullen starting this week. Are you kidding me? Billy McMullen and Owen Daniels are starting on your squad this week. And you think Chad Johnson's going through a slump. What is TJ Houshmandzadeh doing? You have Peyton's cool. You have Peyton Manning, and that's it. Nobody in your squad is nice. Chris Johnson's okay. He's not bad. I can't hate on him. He's straight. Got me there. Chris Johnson's nice. But you have Billy McMullen starting. You can't say a word to me. Can't say anything to me. I don't want to go back and look to see who the dude said, the dude talking most of the trash on Chris Chambers, because you're just a clown. You expose yourself for who you are. You know nothing about football, so I just appreciate it if you don't say anything else about it, because you're embarrassing yourself. I'm trying to look for your name, but I can't find it. Is it Joe, maybe? Joe. Oh, it's you, hallelujah. You're a bum who doesn't know what he's talking about. You get back to me in a post, a video, text message, instant message, anything, and tell me why Chris Chambers is going to have a comparable season to Randy Moss. Because by your logic, you're saying that Chris Chambers is going to be getting most of the balls and LT's not going to do anything. Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, then I could have traded these guys for LT. But obviously, if I would have did that, you'd probably be saying the same thing. I could trade for Jesus Christ himself on my team right now, and you guys would still hate. Because that's all you do is just you hate on me. And when you talk about how I won't be in the league next year, I'm in first place in the minor leagues. Going to win that. So whatever happens, I'm going to be around. I'll always be here. And let's speak on this basketball game we got coming up. And whoever the little dude saying he wants to play football, look at me. Do you think you're 150 pounds? I was 150 pounds when I was 3 years old. You're not doing anything to me. On the basketball court, on the football field, hockey rink, baseball field, soccer field, go-kart tracks, miniature golf, PlayStation, Xbox, anything. Sudoku, I got you. You cannot see me at all. And I will elbow you in the jaw. I'm a dirty player. That's just, obviously I'm not going to beat anybody in the speed contest. You notice how I didn't say foot race. So I'm not going to beat anybody in a race. I will elbow you in the jaw with no problem. Because nothing's going to happen back to me because you just got elbowed in the jaw. You're going to be on the ground without a tooth. Your first reaction is, let me get up and hit this dude. It's, you got no tooth anymore. So you're going to be on the ground crying. Then when you have your NFL scouts coming after me, tell him not to draft me if you want. And from now, that's all I got to say. I'm going to beat CB this week. 2-0 against CB, who's terrible. Makes Bettman in the NHL look like a good commissioner. You're a clown, CB. You're a clown, Styles. Everybody in the NBA is a clown. Old head, you're too old to be playing fantasy football. Go read your kids a bedtime story or do something.